Experts and market watchers believe a complete ban on Russian imports by Indian refiners is highly unlikely. Parikshit is standing by now to give us the details. Parikshit, how can India balance its US and Russian interests?
Well, the latest analysis on the impact of US sanctions on Lukoil and Rosneft show that there is going to be near-term caution, disruption and volatility. But Indian refiners will overcome this, and Russian oil will somehow remain a part of India's energy mix. And here's why. 1.2 million barrels per day out of 1.75 million barrels per day of crude from Russia came from Rosneft and Lukoil. According to Kepler, Russian crude flows are expected to remain in 1.6 to 1.8 million barrels per day range till the November 21st deadline. That's when the sanctions come into effect. Following that, we will see oil imports from these companies declining, maybe going off altogether. After November 21st, we're told that Indian refiners, Indian oil companies, oil marketing companies will turn very, very careful about purchasing Russian oil directly. Therefore, near-term imports of Russian crude may start dipping December onwards, but there is not going to be any major change. This is what analysts are saying. Russian oil flow to India will continue via complex financial, logistical and trading structures. Nayara Energy, which has already been sanctioned, will continue buying Russian oil, according to experts. Now, what will be the impact on India's import diversification? Well, private sector refiners will have to work on a very strong diversification strategy. OMCs are already reducing purchases of Russian oil directly. Most of the oil is being bought from third-party intermediaries. They don't buy directly, so the impact on them is much lesser. But we will see purchases from Middle East, Latin America, West Africa and United States increasing in the months to come. Diversification, which is technically feasible, will happen, but it will not be cost neutral. There will be a higher cost attached to it because Russian crude was coming at a very attractive discount. Now, ICRA has said that the diversification process and import substitution, maybe moving away from direct Russian purchases, buying oil from intermediaries or from other sources, increasing oil purchases from other sources, is going to increase India's import bill by less than 2%.
All right, Parikshit, many thanks for joining us. Now, President